Hi, in this lesson, we will see about what are labels. So, let's say you go to supermarket. In there, you thought of buying dry fruits. How will you identify them? The storekeepers would have already separated dry fruits and kept in a place, and they mark it as dry fruits, right? This is called labeling. Now, you want to buy a hair oil. You go to the place where hair oils are present. Again, how would you know that these are the hair oils? The storekeepers have named them so that you can identify them, right? So these are the labels. So labels in general are the tags or identifiers that are used to categorize items based on certain characters or attributes, right? So I hope you are understanding my points. In Google Ads, labels are used to give a name to set of campaigns, ad groups, keywords, ads. We can give labels at many levels, at all the levels. Let's see how we can give them, right? So going into the interface now. So you see here, going to the campaigns. So we can add the labels. Go to the columns and modify label, right? This is the label. You can see labels at all the levels. Go to the ad groups, go to columns, label, right? So I hope you are understanding. So for the ads also we can see the labels. As I told you, we can see labels for all the levels. So by now you should have noticed that we cannot give names for the ads, right? Let's say I'm going into one campaign here, okay? So go for this ad group, going into the ads. So you cannot say which ad is saying which message, right? Let's say in the next coming days there is a Mother's Day sale. You wanted to give separate offers to let know the users, okay? And you wanted to run the ads. Now you have come here and created a RSA so that it will tell the promotion codes related to the Mother's Day. How will you know whether that ad that you have added here is a Mother's Day ad or an evergreen ad? You won't be able to know, right? So let's see. I'm going into edit the RSA. Here we cannot identify unless we see the text of the headlines or descriptions, unless you cannot identify whether this is an evergreen ad copy or an ad copy that is related to Mother's Day. So how will you identify them? So as I told you, we can give labels, right? Let's assume that this is a uh, evergreen ad. So I am selecting this and go to labels. So here I am creating a new label. So the label name is evergreen and create, apply. So here what I am doing, this is an evergreen ad, right? You see here, this is an evergreen ad. So let's assume that this is a ad copy related to Mother's Day. What I will do here, so go to labels, create a new label, and this is a Mother's Day, right? Mother's Day 2024, create. So I hope you are understanding, right? And here I have created, but I didn't assign it. Let's assign it. Label, this is the one. Yes. Now you can say that this is a label uh, assigned to this ad copy. So likewise, let's assume that there are three campaigns, and within three campaigns, each campaign has around four ad groups, and in those four ad groups, each ad group has evergreen ad copies that you are running. So again, let's take the same example. So in the next month, you are planning to launch ad copy related to Mother's Day. How will you do it? How will you identify, and how will you separate them from the evergreen ad copies? The same way, you assign this evergreen ad copy for the all ad groups that are having evergreen messages, and assign this Mother's Day label to the ad copies that are having Mother's Day promo codes, so that you will be able to differentiate which ad copy is related to evergreen and which ad copy is related to Mother's Day. I hope you are understanding, right? So let's say, so here I am going into the ads. and let's say I'm going into this ad group, paid media varsity. So here I am assigning this label. This is an evergreen ad copy. Okay, go to labels and evergreen. Like this you can assign. So like this you can differentiate also. So which ad set belongs to which label, right? So as I told you, you can give these labels at any different level. Even for the keywords, you can give the uh, labels. Let's see. Here also you can give the labels. Okay. I hope you are understanding these labels. So there are many uses of labels. You know, these labels are mainly helpful in identifying which category or which set this particular campaign is, or which set this particular ad group is, or which set this ads or belongs to, right? So I hope you are understanding this. This is a simple concept, but very important concept. You can build many strategies with the help of labels because you can identify, right, which campaign belongs to which set, which category, or which promo, like this. You can identify and you can differentiate with the help of labels. So I hope you have understood this lesson. We will meet in the next one.